We last left off in the era of dreams, or the people's voice, rather, where the group had essentially es- managed to create a moment of freedom for the escaped slaves. However, due to Sackfax
God,
actions
we're
of
back in this fucker again.
yeah, due to his final attempt at stopping our heroes, the ship is now currently sinking. The ship that the People's Voice group has managed to get on and have traveled through, and now they're currently without a mode of transportation, and now they are actually in a in an intense situation of running and making retaliations against the man in charge of this operation. The operation of of the of the selling of these slaves. As we as we are currently in the heat of the situation, as we see now, this man with a giant sword has now taken great lengths to chase down our monk without his arms. And as the remainder three, Knox, Steven, and Cranston, or not Cranston, fuck, Lumen, have been knocked away, and now currently trying to figure themselves in the midst of the chaos. We see Rita and Vedic running away as they're currently running towards the ship, as or where the arrows were fired at the ships. As we see now currently, as we see now currently, Knox, Lumen, and Steven, what what do you guys do as you guys are just currently on the ground trying to get yourself up? You manage to get yourself up as this man is just like has this 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 mischievous grin as he looks over to Steven. He says, "I'm not done. Get your ass over here." As he grips his sword and he immediately starts dashing towards you. Steven, what do you do?
I attempt to dodge.
You attempt to dodge? Okay. So,
Acrobatics?
yeah, I'll just say that just for like,
Yeah!
for fucking advantage on top. Okay, yeah. Alright, so let me. Alright. Okay, so you successfully
Triple
maneuver.
somersault to the side.
Yeah, yeah. And as you do your somersaults, you kind of get up from your I guess defensive stance. What do you do now?
Okay. Run up to him and try and kick him in the face, like always.
Okay, cool. So as you run and you with your Tom Berlins, you kick him square in the face. Roll for hit. All right. As your Tom Berlins actually managed to hit him in the stomach. Roll for damage, please. All right, cool. Now fuck. Okay, so now as you kick him square in the stomach, he gets knocked back 5 feet away from you. However, he's going to look at you and he's going to give a disturbing smile as he just now maniacally laughs. You fucking bitch. I'm about to beat the living shit out of you. As he immediately, with the not even with the blade part of the sword, he's going to do a blunt attack towards you. Does an 18 hit you?
No!
As you successfully manage to land on top of his sword, what do you do?
I go for another kick square into his teeth.
Okay, go for it. As you go for a kick square into his teeth, he immediately grabs your legs I need you to make an acrobatics versus yeah, I need you to make an acrobatics check. Okay. Wow,
Oh.
he crit fails. Anyways, he grabs you. However, you immediately like upon reaction kick him square into into his head. Make another attack roll with Tumberlands. Oh,
Come on.
as you kick him square in the face, he just immediately, these are steel toed by the way. He just brushes off, act like it's nothing, and tosses you aside. All right, what do you do?
Hmm. So I'm tossed to the side.
Yeah, you're tossed to the side now. Now it is actually currently Vedek's turn. Vedek, you're still running after the ship. You know, you assume that your assumption is that something very bad is happening, and as you're running away, what do you do?
So like, do I know that something bad is happening to them?
You don't know. You wouldn't know.
Just have to keep running.
You just heard loud noises, but yeah.
I look back. I'm just like, put my faith in them. And I just keep going.
Yep. Okay, so you're running away. Make a con check, please, to keep up with how fast you're running.
All right.
Con check, yeah. Okay, yeah. You continuously run. We switch over to Rita. Rita, you're just like now, you know, you're running, or you're actually farther ahead. Are you gonna run as fast as you can?
Yes, I'm going to run as fast as I can. Do I have to make con save?
Actually, your friend gave you a gift. And
oh.
yeah,
Oh,
remember that gift that he gave you?
the Jack in the Box.
Fuck. I think it was like the one that gave you fucking I think that, or he gave you a coat or something. I feel like he gave you a coat. I don't know.
You're the DM.
No, cause like he literally told me the items and then fucking shit. I don't have him in hand, but
I thought you gave me a Jack in the Box. You didn't give me a coat.
oh, okay, wait.
I think he gave the coat to someone else.
Okay.
Nobody got a coat. Had some scrolls, but that's the closest thing to a coat, I guess.
Don't you have it in your DMs?
Give me yeah. I gotta look. Sorry.
Pause session. DM needs to check something.
Oh, cool. Actually, okay. Okay, cool. It was a Jack in the Box. Okay, cool. Yeah. So actually with your Jack in the Box, what do you do? Do you want to try to attune to it? Because he did say it's gonna come in real handy or some shit.
So it's a magical item.
Mhm.
He is the magic.
Sure, yeah.
All right, make an Arcana check to attune to it. You'll have advantage. Okay, cool. I mean,
So bad.
it takes you like about like a couple of takes you like 5 minutes, and as you're continuously running. However, immediately you're able to activate it. Congratulations, you have activated Expeditious Retreat. You are running like pretty fucking fast, like faster than usual.
Like 40 miles per hour?
Give me a sec. Let me find the. Fuck. Okay, wait. Give me a sec. I fucking spelt it wrong. Okay, there we go. So basically, what the spell does is you when you cast a spell and then as a bonus action of your each turns until the spell ends, you can take the dash action. So you're basically, you immediately are able to take the dash action, and you have double your movement speed pretty much. So you're
Okay, got it.
yeah. And as you're just running like pretty fast compared to normal, make a con check. with
Con
advantage.
save?
Yeah, con check.
Or-
Con check with
Okay.
advantage. Yeah. You're running even faster now. You'll get there by like one more turn. We cut back to Lumen. Lumen, as you see this man just like knocking you, Nox, and Steven away. Now currently engaged in a combat with Steven. As he manages to lose Steven away. What do you do, Lumen?
Is he close to a wall by any
No,
chance?
it's an open field.
Okay, there goes my entire plan. I have no plan anymore.
I mean, minus the rubbles. So there are certain rubbles that like remnants of walls and stuff, but there's some stuff. I will say.
Yeah, my plan required a pillar or a wall or like something eye level.
I mean, yeah, those are still standing. Some of them.
Okay. Is he near any of them?
There is a wall behind him. Yes.
Right behind it, convenient.
Well, it's pretty far because he came crashing down, and then he smashed through a wall. But then there's another wall behind him because it's like a storage area or like a warehouse, right? So there's
That
walls on
doesn't
either sides.
Is he looking at anything right now? Like
No,
besides Steven?
Oh, he's just looking at Steven.
Okay, is he facing that? The entire question was: is he facing a wall or rubble or a pillar or anything?
No, he's not. He's not directly facing anything. But there is a wall behind him.
Okay, that does nothing for me.
Okay.
I have nothing anymore.
I mean, you could still use your weaponry or some shit.
Yeah, that's the entire plan. Is I was going to do something with my weapon that involved a wall.
You could
Still shoot him.
Yeah, you could still shoot him.
I know.
You could still
but-
shoot him, or you could do a combo move with Nox. Who knows?
Am I near him?
Yeah, you're currently near Nox.
Oh.
Well, seeing as my character knows nothing about Nox, that's not going to happen.
I mean, Nox.
RP time.
Hey, Nox, what do you choose to do?
Well, Lumen, you're right there. You seem a little panicked.
I'm not panicked. I'm just angry because I had this entire epic plan, and now I just got to throw it in the trash can.
Wait, no, he's talking out of. He's
This is,
talking in character.
In character, yeah.
Yeah, everything is in
Or
character
was
right
that
now.
in character as well?
Yeah, that was in
Okay.
character.
Okay.
Well,
He didn't say epic, but still, he had an entire
I
plan.
mean, he said epic because you said epic, so yeah, he technically said epic.
Epic Gamer Rome.
Anyways, continue.
alright. Well, how do you fare with scattering bullets or splitting bullets as well? Yeah,
I
splitting.
have a
bullets.
rifle, not a shotgun. I can't scatter bullets.
I can change that for one bullet, I think.
Oh, okay. I guess we could try that.
Alright. Am I proficient enough to make a small ice bullet
Yeah,
that fits his gun?
yeah. Just make like a tinkering check.
Alright.
It has to be a pretty damn high one, but yeah, you can still do it.
Is it just Tinker's tools?
Yeah, Tinker's Tools. Yeah, fuck it. I'll let it slide. You quickly managed to create an ice bullet. Exactly.
Alright,
You're able to exactly replicate the weight and the shape of his cartridge and gun and shit like
That
that.
does sound like some anime shit.
Yep.
Alright, Lumen, try this one.
Okay. Do I get any special thing from this besides the scatter?
You wouldn't know. Your character wouldn't know.
I wouldn't know.
Yep.
Okay.
You can,
Yes,
all you
I'll
know.
shoot it.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Go for it.
I'll turn to Nox and say, "This breaks my gun. I'm going to kill you." Fire.
Could try to fix it.
As it shoots, you see the bullet scattering, and then immediately it scatters into threes as each one dishes him out. However, he upon reaction, he pulls out his swords and then blocks it with the brunt of the sword, the side. Due to the fact that it's a big ass fucking sword, because this man is 10 foot, he needs a big sword. he manages to block it. However, you see Lumen, from the brief moments that it collided with the sword, you saw that there was a fizzle, and then you saw the fact that you now, after it fizzles out, it completely, like, just, there is a brief smoke that appears within the bullets that you fired. However, this does not successfully hit. Nox, what?
That's unfortunate.
Yep. Lumen, do you want to do anything else?
Nope.
Okay, cool. Nox, what do you do?
So you're saying I'm far from the enemy?
You're like 20 feet away from him, dude.
Let's see here. Oh wait, I can still punch him because he's 20 feet, and that's my range.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cover one side of my gauntlets with ice.
Okay.
And I'm gonna attempt a punch.
Alright, roll for it. Oof. Okay, so...
Human determination.
Oh, fucking hell. Alright, cool. As you do, you know, you motion your gauntlet in a punch, as the inside, the pistons, you know, push your gauntlets and stuff, and you know, you hear the inner workings just clicking and clacking. As you fire, you see just the pulses, or you see a brief frozen shockwave, but more of like a frozen tundra air just shuffling through the winds, as it quickly it dishes an insane amount to this person, dealing fuck. Make another roll for damage, because it like yeah, since it would have split. Yep. Roll for it. Okay, cool. That works. All right. So as the two shots, you know, split, and then it hit the person, dealing. Okay, dealing 11 damage. All right, this is going to be a interesting battle. Okay, so as this happens, let's see. This person is now currently looking a bit slowed down. However, he just shakes it off. It is now currently Steven's turn. Steven, what do you do?
Tell me what's around me. Like...
You're currently, you know, just looking at this person. You're 5 feet away from him, and Nox and Lumen are just shooting their weaponry at this person. However, somewhat not working too well.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go for the old technique. Run and kick in the face.
Okay. Running, kicking in. Alright. As you run and kick, roll for damage, please. Or roll for the connection. Okay, so
Ooh.
So as you do this, the man grabs you upon reaction. Make a acrobatics, please.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Let's see if you're, oh wow, fuck. You immediately like escape from his grasps, and as you do that, you're now currently like, you just acrobatics your way on top of his head. You're currently standing on his shoulders, and he's just like, get off me, and you know, he shakes roughly. However, you're not even like holding on to this guy, right? Your foot is not even like holding on to this guy. You're just kind of like walking, but like balancing yourself perfectly, so that it just looks like you're just walking up a trail for a mountain, but you're just perfectly balanced, that even when he tries to grab you, you jump on his pinky, and then you flip over, and then you're just like on top of his head, just continues, and he starts swinging his sword. However, you just literally you stand on the tip of the blade, and
did he get a crit fail?
Yeah, and
Okay.
you're just fucking dicking around with him at this point. What do you do as you're just, you know, balancing on top of this person?
I'll jump off the blade and go for his hands that are grasping the blade.
All right, roll for hit.
Tomberlanes are unlegged.
Tumberland. Alright, cool. Roll for damage, please. As you hit you conk him square into his skull. However, he just kind of he immediately starts waving his sword. However, this time around you weren't you. What's up?
I said hands.
Huh?
Oh, I wanted to hit his hands to make.
Oh
him drop.
fuck, my bad. Okay, yeah, you hit his hands. However, let me do a contested roll against that. That would be. Yeah, he successfully passes. However, you know, he's still gripping onto the sword, and he knocks you away. You're currently you're currently standing on the ground, and he's going to look around, and he's going to breathe in as you see his previous wounds slowly recovering and healing as he's currently looking at you. He's going to say, "Alright, this is enough time for me to play around with my food," as he's going to just swing his great sword. However, as he does this, he ends up as he does his spinning move, it deals it hits you. However, immediately as it hits you, it hits you a bit, but with the remaining like kinetic force, you kick the sword right back at him, and it just cuts him as well, dealing 12 slashing damage towards him.
What about me?
You also take 12 slashing damage.
Okay. I'm
Yep.
still technically up.
Yep. So basically, you ricochet the sword off of him and bounce it towards him. Actually, that's actually pretty cool. But yeah, as we switch towards Rita and Vedic. Rita, you're still running, so make another con check to keep up.
How far away at this point am I from
You're at this point 40 feet away. Yeah, you managed to get there. You're fine.
Okay.
Yeah, what do you do now as you're there?
I'm going to go to people and just start checking up with all the slaves that we've pretty much already saved.
They're all huddling. People are saying, "We lost our escape. What are we gonna do?" Some people are just some people are panicking, and actually, you see a bunch of people. You see some people. They're just kind of they're kind of currently on their knees, and I'm not gonna get too graphic, but you see them holding a piece of metal, and yeah, I'm gonna let you imagine whatever the fuck they're doing, but yeah, they have a piece of blade, and they're like, you can make an insight check actually. You can tell that some people are about to kill them. Some people are about to kill themselves.
I'm going to run quickly over there and stop them. They'll be like, hey, everything's gonna be okay. The ship may have been shrunken, but we're still here. We will find a way to save you.
Persuasion check, please.
Got it. Where is it?
Oh fuck, yeah. They immediately drop their whatever, like their weapons. The sharp objects, and they're like, "Please, just get us. Please help us. I want to be free. I don't want to be here anymore." As you see an old man just now, like now, you know, you see he's not even crying. Like this dude is just you see pain and misery within his eyes, and he looks very tired and weary, and he weakly puts down the sharp metal objects, and you know, some people are just calmly, like, you know, waiting, and they're like huddled together. However, as you quickly glance over the ship, although the ship is currently sinking, what is currently floating, minus the logs and boards and whatnot and certain objects, is the massive crate that Jang you know, the guy from the Valley of Wheat. Yeah, the besides that crate is the only thing that's currently floating, and it's very buoyant. As yeah.
How far out in the water is it?
It's like 20 feet away.
Um,
The ship at this point is like about to you see the water slowly pouring in, and it's slowly submerging. It's like almost like 2/3 there. As
Is all the slaves like on shore already at this point?
yeah, so some
Okay.
people, yeah.
I'm going to quickly try to like phase into the ink stage.
Yeah.
And then try to like stretch out my arms to reach the crate and push it back into shore.
Okay. Yep. You successfully do that as you manage to, you know, push the crate inwards onto the land, as now currently on shore. We cut to Vedic. Vedic, what are you doing as you're just running?
Have I made it to the ship yet?
Make a con check, please, first for maintaining speed. Oh fuck, yeah, you know what? You literally just supersonic dash your way fucking all the way over there. You're
Just by having only one hit point.
yeah, and
I'm fucking Tom Cruise.
and you yeah, you literally blew up a building and fucking turned around and like didn't even look at the explosion. You are literally Tom Cruise. You were fighting on a higher fucking elevation. Like holy shit. Yeah, you're literally Tom Cruise. Anyways, fucking you managed to dash over, and you see Rita doing her ink thing. However, what alarms you is the current state of the ship. The ship is 2/3 sinking.
Can I assess the ship damage and see if it's repairable?
Yes, make a shipwright check.
Alright.
Okay, cool. Yeah, the baby got hit like pretty damn fucking hard. Surprisingly, the arrow that was shot from the brief examining, you can see that the keel of the ship was damaged. And when the keel of the ship is damaged, it's like it's not its original ship anymore. Like even if you try repairing it, it's fruitless.
Fuck.
But yeah.
Anyone! Is anyone on the ship?
No words. However, some people do say we're all off the ship.
Alright. Shit. Fuck. Rita! You said there was a ship coming in.
Yes, that's what the big guy said over the communication.
How much longer until that ship gets in dock?
Well, he said this. I don't even know how long.
So in time it would have been at least about 20 minutes. That arrival, the ship that'll come in to take the slaves will be here like in an hour and 30 minutes pretty much. Or not an hour and 30 minutes, my bad. An hour and 10 minutes. So you guys have an hour and 10 minutes left. So you have
if I remember correctly from the communication, it will be arriving here in about an hour or so.
Shit. We gotta get the rest of the guys to a safe place.
Rita is going to make a check around the place. Is there any like sort of shrubbery or like place where it's heavily
forested?
Forested, yeah.
Yeah, there is.
Which direction?
The area where you guys came from when you fought the Spider-Man. So the fucking Loom, when you fought Loom.
We could hide the people at the place where we fought the gigantic spider.
I checked to see if it's still on fire.
There's a portion where it's not completely. You see a separation between like the forests. Like actually a major. There's an area where it's completely separated from the burning forest.
Shit. Yeah, put him over there. I left the crew and I heard noises. Rita, meet back up with me. We gotta regroup with the crew.
All right.
Wait a second. And then she's like she holds out a hand towards Vedic, and she's going. Is it okay if I cast Healing Word?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's perfect. That's fine. That's great.
Alright, you heal now in total 10 HP. Congratulations.
Thanks.
I will safely lead the slaves towards the area, but I think you should go and tell the rest of the people where we will be.
Alright. Shit. What's in that crate?
If- Yeah, it's now on shore. It's food, so it's like it's a fuck ton of food that Jang pretty much gave you guys.
Golden apples. Shit. It's like get in there, try and find golden apples.
You look in the crate. Make an intelligence check actually. You remember that you're actually conveniently holding on to the golden apples yourself rather than like it being in the crate.
Okay, we went through this yesterday at the end of the session. I thought we didn't.
No.
Whatever.
No, I'm gonna say we did. Because
He's just lazy.
no, fuck you. No, cause Vedic was like we'll say Vedic was like, you know, sleepwalking or some shit and he took the golden apples. I don't know. Anyways, that's besides the point. You currently have the golden apples.
Alright. So
I will take this food with me with the slaves.
Are you gonna push it in your ink form?
No, I'm going to try to lift it in
Oh.
my ink form.
Yeah, as oh, you're gonna try to lift it in your ink form?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you successfully do. You know whenever like anybody tries to move that thing, it doesn't budge. However, when it's currently on water, it's as if it's the most lightest thing ever, and it
You just see like me leaving a trail of ink behind, and it's just following along with me.
Yeah.
Like,
wait, Rita. No, I said Rita. And just throw a golden apple. If the ship comes, you'll see us there.
You throw a golden apple where the ink puddle is.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I mean it's up to Rita to basically like fucking pocket that.
Rita's just going to take the golden apple and fucking reverse throw it back to him. And then she's going to say, or she's actually not going to say anything. She's just going to nod her head. And then just walk away, leading the rest of the slaves.
Yep. Okay, cool.
I just sigh and run back.
All right. Make a con check, please.
Okay.
Yeah, you fucking.
Oh my
you,
God.
fuck, you make it back in the nick of the fight. We cut back to Lumen, Nox, and Steven. What is Lumen gonna do? You see this man currently holding his blade, and you see Steven just going ham on this guy. However, they're both going at it as if like it's literally their last fight.
Okay.
What are you gonna do?
You said there's a hole in the wall behind him, didn't you?
Yeah.
That he like busted through the wall?
Yeah.
Is he still standing in front of that hole?
Yeah, he is. He hasn't moved.
Okay. Since I'm small, I get the ability to slide between creatures' legs. I'm gonna run and slide between his legs, but point my rifle up and shoot him in the bottom of the jaw.
All right.
And then get up and then stand up behind
All
him.
right. For the sliding, make an athletics check, please.
Athletics? Come
Yes.
on, man.
Or
That's the one skill I suck at.
or bro, just fucking do it.
Deal.
Okay,
I'm gonna
yeah.
fail it.
You successfully slide underneath his legs. Now I want you to make a. So you're gonna be shooting his jaw, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna slide right underneath his face and say, "Dodge this!" Bam!
All right, shoot it.
Hmm.
Shoot.
Shoot him. I can shoot?
Yep. Yeah, dude, just do it.
Advantage or anything?
No, dude, just go. Alright, so as he shoots, or rather as you shoot, he like looks up and then he tilts his head up as immediately the bullet just flies through, and he looks at you and he says, "Oh, I see we got ourselves a house pet. Well, no pets
So
allowed
fucking
here."
over this.
As he basically,
So goddamn fucking over this.
as he's going to swing his mighty sword. What's your AC, by the way?
It doesn't matter. Just
No,
kill
dude,
me.
bro.
17.
Okay, cool. Luckily for you, you swiftly dodge out the way. You're point blank range of him. What do you want to do? You manage to swivel around his sword. You're on top. You're on top of his arms. What do you do?
Can I shoot him? Oh wait, no, I already took my action.
Just
so
do
I don't
it.
Get double action.
Just do
But
it.
I don't get double action.
I don't
have
fucking
the
care.
extra attack.
I don't, bro. I don't fucking care. Just do it. I'm giving you an opportunity to make a counterattack. Just do it. All right, cool. You A bullet goes through his skull. However, the man is still currently standing. However, he's losing his composure though. Make roll for damage, please. All right.
7.
Okay, cool. So, as you successfully manage to hit him, his head is bleeding heavily, and he now Nox, it is currently your turn.
His head is bleeding.
Yeah.
No, bro. The back or the front?
Like the top of his head.
Oh.
Yeah.
Can I jump and then, what's it called? Donkey Kong down air? Or, you know that move?
Oh yeah, where you're
Yeah,
just
do
like
that.
slamming your fist down. Okay, yeah.
I
Roll
want to
for,
do that, but I want to add the force of the shots from my gun.
yeah, that's fine.
Gauntlet guns.
Roll for acrobatics, please.
Alright. Jump up.
Okay, cool. You successfully managed to jump up and high enough to basically eclipse this man. Now what do you do as you're like slowly readying your arms?
I'm going to put my hands together, and then I'm gonna fire my guns upwards, and
Okay.
with the force of the recoil, I'm gonna spin once,
Okay.
and then smack him right in the middle of the top of his head.
All right. So you're gonna shoot and then do a spin and then crash down. All right, cool. Roll for the shots, man. Just do it.
Oh.
Oh fuck. As you do this, he upon reaction he like pulls out his greatsword. The greatsword collides with your move, and however the bullets that bounced off and that are launching towards you, luckily with your gauntlets you just smack him out of the way. And
You know I fire upwards, right?
yeah, I know you did. But then he fucking reflected pretty much, and then you just smacked it. However, when you smacked it, you did like a punching sort of motion, and then as that is coming crashing towards him, he is unable to roll for damage. I mean, roll for hit. Just roll for hit. Just do it.
Which one do you hit?
Yeah, the hit one. Oh, however, as the energy of the bullets are coming back, he manages to reflect it again with his greatsword. However, this time, you don't manage to like hit it back, and pretty much play ping pong is what you guys are doing. But he launches it in a different direction. He says, and he looks at you, but he doesn't say anything. What is I guess Steven going to do? Steven. Glare.
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 What are you gonna do?
Again, describe what's around me.
Currently, Lumen and Nox are basically piling on this guy. Well, Lumen's still currently on top of this guy, and then Nox is currently now in mid-air.
What?
Yeah, you're still in mid-air. Because
I'm gonna do the classic.
hell yeah.
Yeah, I don't even have to say it, do I?
Just fucking say. Actually, you know what? Mix it up. Mix it up, and I'll reward you for it.
Nox is in midair, right?
Yeah.
How is he in midair?
I mean, he's like the kinetic energy of his gauntlets pretty much pushed him back, sending him flying in the air. And he's just using that momentum to carry him. He is at least 30 feet in the air.
Could I jump up and kick, like, okay, this is gonna sound insane. Can I jump up and kick Nox into the bad guy?
You could, yes. However,
Is this payback for?
however, how are you gonna do that, and how is it gonna work? Description is everything. So if you don't describe well enough, the harder the challenge is. If you describe well enough, the easier the challenge is gonna
What's
be.
around me?
It is besides the rubbles and whatnot. You know, they're like rubbles.
Describe rubble to me exactly.
Like, you know, fucking stone pieces that are like scattered and fucking and broken walls and you know, boards that are torn to shreds.
Okay, I have an idea.
Yeah. Okay. What's up?
He's 30 feet above me. Could I technically hit the stones into the air, move on them so fast in the air that I can make up to Nox?
Yes.
Go for it. Try it.
I do exactly that. Steven will kick up the rubble into
Okay.
the air to basically make a light staircase.
So to kick up the rubble, roll for your normal hit.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Like just
Yeah.
unlike-
Yeah. You successfully managed to kick the massive stone pillars up. With
Okay.
thanks to your Tomberlins keeping your feet protected.
He will then walk up. He will not walk. He will run
Acrobatics.
up these very fast.
Acrobatics, please. Oh fuck yeah! You successfully do this. You are now currently like you jump off the final stone and you're currently above Nox.
And then I say to Nox, "Hey Nox, I have a plan. Remember what you did last time to me when we fought?
Yeah.
Remember how you threw me to that guy? Call this payback." He kicks him straight into the back into the guy.
Roll for hit. just roll for hit. Okay, cool. Now Nox, you as you are being launched at an extremely fast speed upon.
Wait. One question: does he hit my
No.
gauntlets?
No, like he hits.
Go for his back.
Yeah, he goes for your back. However, you know, you're being sent flying, right? Your back hurts a bit, you know, because you got kicked by fucking steel shoes. But you know, you should be fine, you know. But as you're being literally sent at an extremely fast speed, what do you do upon reaction?
I will, in panic, cover my like. I don't hit anything or fire anything.
Okay.
I cover my gauntlets with ice.
Okay, cool. So you're basically like a shooting star at this point. All right.
Yeah, I guess.
Now as you're about to crash, make a gauntlet hit, please. Just do it. Okay. All right. Because of Stevenson's incredible you know, incredible kicks and launching you forward, you immediately crash land into this guy. Roll for damage.
Oh, come on.
Okay, cool. Dealing as he gets you know, pretty much like crash landed into, and you know, and he's currently affected by the ice based move. It deals 11 damage. 11 cold / bludgeoning damage. As we now cut back to Rita, what is Rita gonna do?
Have I led the slaves to the area yet?
Make a charisma check. This would be like to guide people. And how effective you are. Wow, you
What
literally
the fuck?
you literally rally all of the slaves in an organized single file neat fucking line, and
Getting all the rules in the things that don't matter.
and they successfully managed to they fucking do like they all interpret like imitate a military march, and they march their way all the way to the forested area.
Roma Invicta.
Pretty much. Now we cut back to Vedic. What does Vedic do?
So I'm seeing all this. They just kicked the guy down, or like, how
Yeah.
is he looking?
So this dude is is moving slightly sluggish. However, he's this very bulky man without a he's right-handed, and he's currently just experiencing the onslaught of just bludgeoning and slashing and piercing that is being ensued by the rest of the group.
Okay, I'll run up to him. Take out that ack.
Yeah.
It does knocking 2 arrows on account as using a key point
What?
instead of knocking 2 arrows to shoot with it instead of 1. Would that count as using a key point?
Yeah. I mean, actually, no. That's too fucking. That's too easy. No, fuck that. That wouldn't cost that wouldn't cost a key point. Just do it. You can do it. No. So what'll happen is when you hit, right?
Yeah.
Pretty much you do double damage. So you roll for damage twice. Yeah. So if you were to use pretty much 2 arrows.
Let me read it. How about I run up to him, I jump, I kick off of him to throw him off balance, and then I load the 2 arrows in.
Okay, go for it. Roll for an so you want to run at him?
Yeah.
Athletics for going really fast. Okay, cool. Now roll for acrobatics to basically fluster him and keep him off balance. He needs to contest that with his own acrobatics.
So acrobatics?
Yeah, acrobatics and contest. Okay, cool. You as you do this, he still stands his ground. You don't manage to keep him off kilter. He's holding his balance as hard as hard as he can, or actually,
take out.
Yeah, go for it.
I take out the bow. Your friend says hi.
Roll for a hit.
That's a lot of hit. So
Just do it. Just roll for that shit. It's all disadvantage though.
we didn't load it in. So it was a short bow attack, right?
It was a short bow with like pretty much it has modes. So as like the rapid fire mode, or like the like the burst rapid fire, and then there's just the single shot, right? The rapid fire, you can shoot like 15, not 15, but like fucking like 11 times all in one shot. However, they all have disadvantage.
Okay. So I'll use the rapid fire mode.
Go for it.
It's because I loaded 2 arrows in. So you said it's no. Okay, so it's 15. 1, 2, 3, 4.
All with
5,
disadvantages,
6,
by the way.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
No, it's 11.
Oh, okay, 11.
Yeah, okay, cool. So let me check. The 19's not gonna hit, 17's not gonna hit, 18's not gonna hit, 10's not gonna hit, the 20's not gonna hit, 17 doesn't hit, 19 doesn't hit, the 20 doesn't hit, the 13 doesn't hit, 13 doesn't hit. Oh fuck, that crit. Yeah, none of them fucking hit. Sorry, dude.
Yes. Damn, that's a high AC.
Yeah, he has a pretty high AC. As
I'll second win and shoot 1 precision.
okay, go for it. Wait, no, that's action surge. But yeah, all right. As you shoot the one precision, roll for damage. The 21's gonna hit. All right. As you shoot him, it pierces through his eyes. He pulls it straight out of his eyes. His eyes are like now bleeding. He looks around and he says, "Alright. It looks like you people need to know the lessons." As he's going to swing his sword in a circular manner, basically doing a whirlwind attack. And as he's doing this, the air around you guys sort of sort of pull towards him. I want everybody to make a dex save, please.
Ooh.
Oh fuck. Oh no. Make a dex save, everyone.
Oh.
Oh no. Oh no. Alright, cool. So Vedek, you immediately know what the fuck is about to happen with your just instinct. And as you just sort of like backflip your way out of the situation, Cranston, with the skin of your teeth, you just successfully just managed to hop on top of the blade and use the movement or the momentum of the spin, right? And you launch yourself away from the radius. However, unlucky for Nox and Steven, you are caught up. I'm going to roll for damage now.
Don't.
Why?
Just don't.
Why
Please.
not? Why not?
Please.
Dealing as the air is just scattering and he ends up creating a vacuum actually, or more so like an inner cyclone, I guess.
Let it only do like 1 damage.
Dealing 10 slashing damage.
Okay. Death saves and saves again.
Yeah. Nox, this also deals 10 damage to you.
Steven from this
10
suddenly
slashing.
falls back and passes out.
Alright.
Say with your mouth open.
Nox, what do you do? Nox.
Hmm?
Nox. Yo, this affects you, by the way,
I
as
know.
well. It's dealing 10 slashing damage.
Yeah.
Are you still conscious?
Barely.
Okay, fuck. As he looks around, he's going to say, "I see we got some escapees." As he's going to raise his sword and just come crashing down as you see a massive shockwave just appearing. Please make a Vedek. You're like 30 feet away from this guy, but I still want you to make a dex save.
All right.
Okay. Dealing 4 slashing damage. As
Oh.
or yeah, four slashing as you feel the shockwave just cutting through the skin, the skin of your chest pretty much. You guys are currently standing. What do you do? What does Lumen do?
How far away am I from him?
You're 20. You're actually, well, no, because you fucking used the momentum. You're like 60 feet away from this guy.
And there goes that plan I had.
Bro, if you have plans,
I'm-
just preemptively tell me.
Well, I know the second I do that, you're gonna do something and just be like, oh yeah, like right now, I have a feeling if I told you my plan, it's just cheating.
No, just fucking do it. Because if you want to do something cool, then I'll let you do something cool. I don't want you to not be fucking, like screwed over.
Well, it was too realistic of a plan anyway, so.
Alright, well, yeah, just for future reference, just tell me what you want to do preemptively. Anyways,
Yeah.
Lumen, what do you do?
Guess all I can do is just try to shoot him.
Alright, roll for hit.
In particular, I'm gonna try to shoot his kneecap.
Alright, go for it.
Bust his
On
knee through
whatever
the
knee he
kneecaps.
seems to be pivoting on.
Alright. As you shoot him in the kneecap,
Damn.
right? Roll for damage, please. You
10.
you shoot, however, he is still spinning, right? And when you shoot him, he loses balance, and because he was spinning so fast, he gets launched like really fucking far. Like, I'm talking real far. He gets launched so far that you see him like literally being launched out of the fucking island, and him just you don't see anything. Like his
Team Rocket blasts off again.
yeah, literally that's what you do. He literally all you see is a brief silhouette, and then you see a twinkle in the sky, and he is now currently not
A
there.
scream echoes in the air.
Yeah, he's like, "I'll get you!" as he gets launched.
It's just one of those like Looney Tunes screams.
Yeah, pretty much. And yeah,
Tom scream.
you guys are currently now in this area. However, you realize that there's still one building that you guys have yet to free.
We gotta get to the next building, and I'm just gonna yeet a golden apple into Steven's mouth.
Go for it.
Oh, Kobe! You got a Kobe. Kobe
Yeah,
is for
so-
precision. Yeet is for distance.
Okay, Kobe it into his mouth. What roll is that? What type of roll is that?
I would think sleight of hand. He probably got called.
If it's sleight of hand,
So basically,
And-
so basically, right, Monkey? No, I'm fucking with you. But basically, Steven, please make Vedic make a sleight of hand check, and Steven make a deck check. Alright,
God, I have that 9.
alright, go for it, Steven. Steven. Steven!
Steven!
I'm
Like-
looking at the turn order and it doesn't say me.
Dude,
We already killed him.
Yeah,
kind of killed him.
Oh, you killed him?
You got he was sent launching thanks to fucking Cranston.
Oh, okay, sweet.
Yeah.
Now it's time to roll if I fucking die.
Anyway, oh wait, he's okay.
Five
Oh, wait.
crit fails.
Wait. Okay, so basically, oh yeah, you're right, Steven.
Yeah.
Conveniently, your mouth was open, and the dude lands the golden apple in your mouth. You're pretty much back to full health. Congratulations.
How many apples are
Do not
left?
let people die.
Oh, come on, you gotta let me die if I die. That's only fair.
I mean,
Yeah, that's only
Don't-
fair.
bro, dude, like,
Guys, don't be like that. Don't be like that.
Vedic succeeded the fucking roll. Like,
Also, you only got 2 death. Jesus Christ.
I mean,
No.
Okay, you
two
know what?
deaths, I already had one failure.
okay, you know what? Like, fuck, why are you guys so insistent on? Oh yeah, I
don't
want
know.
my
Well,
character
because
to
you
die.
don't tell us the DCs. You don't tell us what DC we have to succeed.
Death save is an easy DC. It's DC 10.
I
Yeah,
know,
DC
but
10.
for like throwing something into his mouth, you just said he passed it. Didn't tell us what DC it was.
That's
What?
what DMs usually do. They don't typically tell DC.
Well, that allows for BSing a lot of things.
Well, dude, I mean, if you have a problem, then I mean, we can talk it out later. But yeah, that's how I always do things. Anyways, yes, you do succeed, and what do you call it? Fucking and yeah, Steven's alive now. Like he's back to full health thanks to the precious fruit. And Steven, when you're eating this fruit, this is probably like the tastiest fucking fruit that you've ever tasted in your entire life. Like
Tastes
it's
better than the seed.
I
yes,
could
it's
change
way
that.
better. It's way better than the seed. And you're completely back to full health. And you have temp HP of 10.
How long has it been since we?
It's
How
been
long has-
it's the fight's literally been 5 minutes.
Okay. Next, we gotta move out to the next building.
You guys are all congregating in one area, so I'm just gonna take off turn order for now since we're not doing combat anymore. We cut back to Rita. Rita, what are you currently doing with the slaves?
Is there anything that is left of the burned down area that I could potentially use to build like a little shelter for them?
I mean, the forest itself would suffice normally. However, the area that was burnt down, there wouldn't be any like shelter to take place in. However, but you currently are in a forest that hasn't been burned down, or rather won't be, since this one is separated with the actually geographically is separated by the burning forest. The burning forest is across a creek. This one is not. Or this one
Oh,
is
okay.
across the creek as well. But yeah.
Oh, okay. So there's like a little creek that like kind of
Yeah.
separates the two. Got it. Um, is it just like an opening and then like around it it's like trees, pretty much?
Yeah.
Okay. Uh, so I'm going to check on all the slaves. How they looking?
They seem a bit tired. Some of them look flustered. Um, one person kind of looks at you and says, "Who are you?"
Um, we are the people's voice, and we were sent here to save you. So, regardless of what happens, you will be saved, and we will return you to a safer place.
Thank you. The the man kind of quietly like just sit like everybody is now sitting down at this point since you guys come to a halt.
Mhm.
And some people are just breathing heavily. You some people are groaning. Some people are you see the now the conditions of these people, and this is broad daylight. You see them somewhat looking more skeletal, like they're currently somewhat. Some of them look very malnourished. Some of them you see with bruises and cuts and scars. Some of them, actually, funny enough, a woman carrying her children, um, or not funny enough, but more so, a woman carrying her children. You see the child's on their back. A you see a symbol on their back as if it was casted by iron, as if it was iron casted. And you see,
I'm
give me a
going
sec.
to walk over to the lady with the child. Is it the child that has the marking, or is it or both of them?
All right, what's up?
Is it just only the child that has the marking, or is it both the mom and the child?
It's there is some people now that you realize have this form of marking.
Hmm.
However, you however it's some of them do have this marking and some of them don't have this marking.
Okay, well, I'm talking about just specifically the mother and
Y-
her child.
Yeah,
Like,
the you can see that the child also
is
the
the one
child
with.
yeah, the
Okay,
child
okay,
and
so both of them they have the marking.
yeah,
Okay.
both of them. Yep.
I'm going to walk over to the mother and basically I'm gonna say, "How in the world did you get this marking?"
Well, it was caused by as she kind of just hesitates her voice, or not her voice, her sentence. She immediately just shuts in and just keeps her mouth shut and doesn't speak from the looks of it.
Hmm, I see. Rita's just going to scan the crowd, and notices that everyone looks very like malnourished. And so she's gonna walk over back to the crate and just pretty much
So
passes it out.
so you're passing food out?
Yes, the
Wait,
whatever is in the
just
crate.
out of curiosity,
Um,
I want you to make a quick, just in the spur of moment, right? I want you to make a quick, like insight check real quick.
okay.
All right. Now I need you to make a medicine check.
Okay.
All right, cool. Now make a history check.
Okay.
Fuck. Okay. So you don't know where the fuck you remember hearing this. However, this was probably an experience that you faced due to your experiences
Hmm.
as being an orphan, but you don't know where you specifically heard this information. However, you know you learned that people who are who have been malnourished and immediately try to eat I guess normal food, right? Not liquids. End up suffering like not a stomach ache, but like their bodies aren't adapted to eating normal food because they've been conditioned to to be not in this malnourished state. And so you just have this general idea. However, because you stated that you're passing out the food, and you kind of notice, like, you realize this after like passing out food to like maybe like 300 people, not 300, but like to 30 people. You see them all in pain, and you immediately just stop passing out the food, and you realize what you just did.
Okay.
They are as they eat the food, you don't see any reactions from them specifically. However, you immediately, like, upon instinct, stop passing out the food.
Okay. Okay, yeah, I stopped passing out the food. And instead I'm going to try to get some water for everyone. I still have the non-melting
Yeah.
ice thing, right?
Yeah.
How many do I have on? I have 2, right?
Yeah, you have to.
Mine and then Steven's.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll fill those, and instead start passing those out to everyone.
Okay. You do this. We cut back to the rest of the group. What are you guys doing as you guys are making your way over there? I'm assuming everybody's running, so I want everybody to make a con check.
Oh.
Making some good rolls.
So you just assume
Days.
I'm running, huh?
Yo, well, depends upon cause Vedic is actually currently, or actually I can't state who's ahead. Give me a sec. Steven, make a con check. Okay. Now Lumen, make a con check.
Could I drop down onto all fours to get advantage?
Yes.
Advantages of being a cat boy.
Nice.
Constitution.
Okay. No, it's not
Okay,
safe.
That's safe.
It's a con check. So do a con
Oh,
check.
sorry, I accidentally clicked save.
It's chill, dude.
Constitution. It's the exact same thing, though.
Just do it anyways, cause.
I know. I thought I clicked it.
Okay,
and it
well, you
didn't-
know what?
yeah.
Fuck it. Okay, so
We'll take.
Cranston, you realize, you're kind of getting far behind, so you just you get on all fours. However, normally you would run faster, but because you're tired, you're running as fast as Nox. Nox is currently like in the third, yeah, and then Steven is just running super fucking fast like usual, or he's able to keep up his speed, really, and he's running at an incredibly fast
Doing
speed.
cartwheels and shit.
Yeah, probably. I mean, that's what Steven would do. But Vedic, you're also running as fast as you can, and you're running a good bit. However, you feel slightly tired, but you're still keeping up.
Running for
Top shape.
a long time.
Yeah, what do you guys do as you guys are running?
I am. Like,
I'm just checking time to see if I can optimize the time that we could be there. Make sure the slaves are safe. How long it'll probably
Make
take.
a charisma check for motivation, if you want to. Okay, how are you going to describe what you are saying to pump up the morales of the 3 people that are currently running over there?
All right, I've seen you guys before. We're well lit team. We're a well lit team here. We've got about an hour until the ship docks, and it probably shouldn't take less than 10 minutes for us to get to the base. We get to the base, we split into 4. It takes about 20 minutes to get there. To get to the other side back to the other side to the slaves to make sure they're safe. That would take another 10 minutes. And then after that, we just gotta wait. We just gotta get the ship, get out, and make sure the mission is successful. We're a team that knows that can do this. We're prepared and we're elite. All right.
Nox
So?
gets full health.
Nox, you're inspired so much to the point where the next the next like roll, you can choose to have advantage on. Nox, you are inspired. Or actually, wait, no. Nox, I want you to make a wisdom check, please.
If I understood.
If you feel the morale. Okay, yeah, you feel the fucking morale. What about you, Steven? Make a
Do
wisdom
I
check.
feel morale?
Wisdom, make a.
Do you feel it, Mr.
I
Krabs?
feel the morale.
Do you
fucking...
feel it, Mr. Krabs?
I feel the fucking morale.
Okay, yo, Lumen, what about you? Are you gonna do a wisdom check?
Sure, I'll
Alright.
do a wisdom check.
Alright, boy. Yeah, you feel the fucking morale. Both of you have both of you
the morale.
both of you can choose to do advantage for your next like shit that you decide to do.
A single manly tear rolls down my cheek.
As everybody is just running now faster, you immediately get there as he says the speech because you just run so goddamn fast due to his morale boost. You guys are currently you guys just okay, so pretty much if I had a scaled representation, right? It's like you guys were moving at like what, like 60 feet like, per I guess like a minute or whatever, right? Right?
Yeah,
But then you
like,
immediately move like fucking 200. You guys are going really fast. You run.
No, I'm at least 220. Come on.
Okay, yeah, 220, and you
Give it to
immediately
me.
get.
They can all be slower.
No,
that's fair.
no. Everybody gets this boost, and you guys are currently now. You just dash all the way over here, and
I had a vision
you already say it.
of okay, so I just imagined like he was so inspired. Steven grew spiritual arms, picked us all up, and Steven carried us there.
He
Spirit arms.
Magic arms.
he grew metaphorical arms.
Yeah, it was like the Grinch scenario. His
Yeah,
arm-
yeah.
Except for his arms grew.
his nubs turned into arms.
And then he picked it.
But yeah, so you guys managed to get there.
Just gonna start singing
make-
Fabudore.
Everybody make a sleight of hand to basically open up all the cells in an efficient manner. So everybody. Okay.
These rolls, though.
Everyone make sleight of hand, please.
Oh,
I'm a
these
fucking
rolls,
god today.
though.
Do a sleight of feet check, Steven.
I'm gonna easily be the best one here. What?
Sleight of foot.
Hey, no, wait, that says sleight of hand. Hey, pause. That says sleight of hand. That
Hey,
says sleight of hand. It has to be sleight of foot.
fuck off! I can't control what it looks like.
I can.
Okay. Anyways, that's besides the point. Steven, you're kind of lagging behind, but everybody manages to get out all the slaves within the time frame of 7 minutes. All the slaves are currently out of their their cells. Where do you guys go? People,
We head back to where Rita is.
you hear like some people talking about, oh, I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful that we're finally free, especially when mending day is like pretty much tomorrow. As some people are just like talking, it says, I can't wait to go home. I can't wait to be free. People are just talking about how they want to be free, and then the children are like, the children, you don't see any smiles on their faces. However, they just seem to follow the adults. The adults are currently are just now congregated and whatnot. Oh, how the fuck did you do? Oh wait, oh, I know what you did. Okay.
Yeah, I made it into an attack.
Okay, cool.
What the?
It just says -2. you should okay, here. I'll actually make it. I'll make a better one since you don't know how to make this shit.
Hey, it works.
It works, but like there should be no fucking damage. So let me just get rid of the attack or the damage part. Yeah, there you go. So it just only displays. Yeah, there. Anyways,
I love how it says slight.
sleight of foot. Anyways, people were talking about like how glad they are, but some people are questioning, who are you guys?
Hi, I'm Steven, and this is Jackass.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay, they look around and they see they see Vedic, Lumen, Nox, and Steven. They're kind of asking, who are you guys? Why are you guys freeing us?
We're the people's voice. We do this because we're good people.
As
Probably.
as
And it's like I just whispered to myself, and probably money.
yeah. And as you know, this pretty much you guys are just moving the slaves across. You know, I want what's everyone's passive perception besides Rito
10.
Doritos.
17.
All right,
17?
17. Okay,
How the I have 16. How the fuck does he have 17?
cause Nox is fucking is good at being precise. Anyways, I don't know. I don't fucking know. Anyways, yeah,
11.
yeah. Anyways, that's besides the point. Nox, you overhear people talking about Mending Day, and like, or mostly like, yeah, mostly like the kids actually talking about Mending Day. Because you hear slight murmurs of this specific day. However, you don't know what you're not too familiar what it is specifically.
Hmm.
Or actually, let's see. Let's you know what? Why don't we just jog your memory? Make a history check, please.
Oh boy.
Oh wow.
Ye-
You heard that Mending Day was a celebration where pretty much from your memories you you remember that Mending Day is a celebration in which, you know, people come together to, you know, have a moment of festivities while at the same time there is a tradition where pretty much it's about a man who crawls through a chimney to give gifts and stuff, and this man is actually
Nox is a child. He should know this.
yeah, yeah, Nox definitely knows this. So this dude, right? He gives gifts to those who believe in him, and pretty much to those who actually do believe in him, you know, he ends up giving gifts and whatnot, and he is able to like pretty much, you know, he rides on a boat. However, you remember from you know, tales and whatnot that the boat actually has like the ski blades attached to it. And it's carried by like it's carried by dolphins and mixture of dolphins and reindeers. And yeah, that's all you know. Or well, it's like a celebration, but yeah, but you don't believe that or actually, well, you can choose to believe, but you know the person's name is let me spell it out for you so you guys don't know what so that you guys know what it is. Give me a second. uh okay, yeah, there you go. If you guys look in lore stuff, you see you see that name? You see that name? Like the second post. You know, my world's version of Santa is called Sainte Clyde, but he's only a myth. Yeah, so that's what you know, Nox.
Alright.
Are we gonna have a subplot where you have to beat Santa Clyde's ass?
Fuck yeah.
Who knows? Anyways, that's besides the point. As you guys are making your way there, you guys are grouping together. There's at least about there's at least about 50 minutes on the clock. What do you guys do as you guys are now congregating?
So we're regrouping our Frida.
Yeah, pretty much.
Look over the rest of the slaves, see if they're okay.
Um, Rita's gonna walk up to Vedic and kind of look a little bit sad. And she's gonna say, I think I did something that I shouldn't have.
As you see,
Like, how sad do you look?
Like, her face is not. It doesn't look like she's sad. Like she's just a straight ass face, but you can tell that there's something troubling her.
I was just whoa. It's okay, man. It's okay. It happens there. Happens to everyone. We just gotta make sure these guys are safe. All right.
As Vedic, you see, Vedic, make a quick insight check and perception check, please, as you look around. Okay. Now
Yeah, where
perception,
is
perception. Okay, cool. Now
Still legendary.
now make a medicine check, please.
Aw.
Okay. Well, actually, because of your insight, right? You know, you kind of think for a bit, and then you're like, these people should be fine. They're just eating food. They're eating good. They were starving. Now they got food. However, instantly you realize, oh wait, fuck. They're starving. They were starving and they're eating food. That's not a good sign. And you remember this from your military because certain soldiers will come back from malnutrition, either captured by enemy or whatnot, and when they would eat food, or the doctor specifically advises them not to eat food, but rather drink soup or like soft foods, or
Shit.
or
Soups. Yeah, I'm just a soup.
and
Knox.
and
No,
you realize at least 30 people are just eating something.
No.
Could I also make this roll?
Yeah. Make an insight check.
Okay. I wish the scroll mechanic in Roll20 was a little bit better. I can't actually scroll. I have to go up and move the bar myself.
Okay, now make a medicine check, please.
That's...
I
I rolled one worse than you, I think. No, I was looking at perception.
You realize that these people shouldn't be eating, but you don't know the reason why.
Soup. I point. Just point. Knox. I need you.
Yeah.
Do those gloves have a spin mode?
I can spin.
All right. Try and grab. How much food is there left?
There's still like a lot of food.
Is it still in the crate?
Yep. However, some people have eaten some stuff like basic breads and stuff.
Rita, we can't let them eat that. They gotta soup. They're starving. They can't just take the full meal. Knox, go make some soup with whatever's in that crate.
Alright.
So, okay, cool. This is gonna be interesting. So Nox, you're like going through the stuff. Lumen, you overheard food item being tossed around.
I'll perk up and walk over there. And did you say we need something to be cooked?
Soup. I sent Knox to make some soup because it was spur of the moment. See if we could get it now. But if you're fast, then we could have a good chef. Would be really good.
I'll run over to Nox before he does that, and I'm gonna ask him to make a fire.
Alright.
Ask him make a little bit of a fire.
Alright, Nox is gonna... Are we in a forest?
Yeah, you guys are in a forest.
And
Not
I think
the
part of
burning
that forest is
Not the
well,
burning
we're
one.
on... Okay.
Alright, he's just gonna, I don't know, pull up some trees, probably knowing him, and set it on the floor and just shoot it.
Okay. Roll for a survival check with advantage.
Alright. There it is. Ooh.
The fire is so hot. It's like, those science Bunsen burners? Like the lab kits, and then the Bunsen burners that's like at an insanely hot, like, flame.
I thought those weren't supposed to burn you.
Well...
DM, are you eating food?
Yeah, sorry.
Nice. It's fine.
It's chill. However, it says the fire, normally, in a campfire, you would have, it would be predominantly orange mixed with the yellow, or of those variation of colors, or occasionally red. the campfire that you managed to create is all blue fire.
Well, that's a problem. Is it?
I mean, who knows? It's by your. I mean, you can make
That
a.
was in character, man.
Okay.
Oh, are you asking me?
Yeah.
Well, it'll help us get started a little bit faster, but I'll have to keep an eye on it.
Alright.
So, all kind of food would be in the crate?
You see various stuff. You see certain breads. You see certain types of breads. You see crates full of potatoes. However, these are not just your ordinary potatoes. Some of these potatoes are actually like the size of big rocks. You know, chunks of rocks from like a big chunk of rock, pretty much.
Okay,
In the size of that, and you see carrots literally the size of literally give me a think, like in 3 foot. You know, you see carrots that are like 3 feet long, and like a foot wide. It's imagine your basic foods, but like they're like pretty much bigger in size, like over exaggerated big.
They're like jumbo size.
Yeah, if fruits can get jumbo size.
Fruits?
And vegetables, my bad.
Okay, is there any, like water, wine, anything like that?
Yeah, there is plenty.
Okay, I'm gonna get, like a potatoes, a carrot, some water, wine, and try to make up a really, really basic, like, quick stew.
Okay.
Or soup, since the stew takes longer.
What are you gonna? Yeah.
Can I, like,
Just tell me what you're gonna do. Just
okay, can I bullshit a pot out of my backpack? Like a small pot?
Actually, no. No. I have an even better idea. So, yeah, pull out a pot. So are you gonna pull out a pot?
Yes, I would.
However,
Really
as you pull out the pot, the size is literally 5 feet. It's a big ass pot, and you just pulled it out of thin air.
Extendable pot.
No, like it's a cartoonish like pot where pretty much you know how cartoon characters literally pull out just a fucking piano out of their bag or some shit.
Yeah, Mary Poppins bag.
Yeah, you have a magical pot that can shrink in size. You know, but it can't shrink the content, but it can expand in the actual like size of the pot, not the content within it. So yeah.
Yeah.
You have a
pull up
magical
this
item.
pot and set it onto this fire, and cook up a really like as best I can with these materials in a rush. That would be cooked utensils.
I mean, what kind of soup are you trying to make?
If there was any sort of
You have the supplies. You have the supplies to create a stock and everything. So what kind of soup?
okay,
are you
I'd like to make a stock, just like a simple like beef or chicken or whatever I can.
Okay.
With potatoes, carrots, and very, very, very small pieces of meat, just like hardly even enough to chew.
Mm-hmm.
Just to give it some sort of flavor. And just some salt.
Okay. The
Okay,
fire.
cooks.
Cook's utensils, please.
26.
Yeah. You successfully do this, and with all within the span of literally 15 minutes. Thanks to Nox's help, speeding up the cooking process and your well-versed cooking skills. As you serve up your dish, what do? You everything is set up, or it's ready to eat. Are you gonna serve it to the rest of the people?
I'm going to stand up on the high hand, like maybe on top of one of the food crate, and I'm not gonna whistle because I'm inside. I'm gonna really loud.
By the way, the crate is at least like 10 feet tall.
Okay, can I acrobatic?
No. You just catwalk the entire thing.
Okay. I'm gonna get up on top of it and whistle, and buddy who's hungry to come over. We have some soup.
Everybody immediately just starts running towards the pot. Actually, there's literally like a stampede of people.
I'm gonna yell as possible. I'm gonna roll intimidation, but listen to me. I'm gonna roll intimidation and just yell, one at a time, slowly. Don't trample each other.
The
Roll intimidation.
I was gonna say
Fail.
this would
Because
be I was gonna say this would be more like a persuasion check, but yeah. I mean, do you still want to keep your intimidation?
I'll roll persuasion and.
All right, go for it. Okay, yeah.
That's a little bit better.
Okay.
That's just mildly better. People don't get in people don't get in a single file line, but they just get in a crowded line. Whereas when Rita was dealing with them, she got them in a single file line and they marched in unison. But yeah, everybody is currently waiting. Nox is like serving them food, and Vedic is also helping the cause. As you guys are doing this, what do you guys do?
What's Rita doing?
I don't know. What is Rita doing?
Rita's watching this whole situation unfold. Inside, she feels kind of a relief. With her straight face, she doesn't really show that she's relief, but inside, she feels relief that everyone is finally getting food. Especially, she realizes that now the kids will be able to have some decent food, and not just sit around and not, and look
How good of a soup was I made?
Well,
It's
it's
a 26. It should be
well,
pretty good.
well,
It better be pretty good.
it's all
Yeah.
dependent upon the people's reaction. So let's see what the people think. Well, as you're just observing, people seem to have like smiles on their faces. Some people are like actually crying, like they are emotionally like you see them like looking very emotionally unstable, probably due to the fact that they were literally like starving their ass off and they were like forced into slavery. That's probably a reason, maybe. That has to do with why they're fucking crying while they're eating. Some people are like just no expressionless faces. You see a lot of those though, and people are just silent. People are eating food, and as they're just quietly just sitting, and one man, or rather not man, but one boy, he looks to be in his teen years. He kind of looks at you guys. He's a tabaxi, funny enough, and he looks at you. It's so crazy that you guys are just doing this for us. Why are you doing this for us?
Who's he speaking
I was
to?
kind of
He's
expecting
speaking-
Vedic to take over
He's
there.
he's speaking to the general people. So you guys pretty much. So either one of y'all can respond, or both. Who knows? And no one's gonna respond.
Well, I was letting Vedic take the lead because he normally takes the lead in these scenarios.
Kid. We're here because we heard bad things were happening. When people's voice hear bad things are happening, they like to spring into action. All right.
The dude, or not the dude, but the tabaxi.
I knew it. Another non-child.
Shut up. The tabaxi. I said he's a teen, so he's going through his teen years. He doesn't say anything, and he gives you a hug, and he just kind of whispers, "Thank you." As he like goes back to eating the remainder of his food. Some children, like, as you are observing, you see smiles, but not as much as you would see them smiling.
I keep my straight face through all of this.
Mhm. And
But like on the inside, feel good.
My character is gonna give out a bit of whoof. Pretty sure that's the fastest I've ever cooked anything.
You, my friend, you are a master chef. check the time. How much time's left?
Now 30 minutes. However, as the time is now currently almost like sundown, the sun is slowly setting, and as this continues, Nox, you have a passive perception. So actually, Nox, you kind of hear something in the distance.
Oh boy.
You hear something faint in the distance, like bells. You hear bells in the distance.
Guys, you hear those bells?
I hear some bells.
Wait, just
Bells,
out of
what is
just out of curiosity, does Nox believe in Sainte Clyde?
I mean, I would assume so, considering that he's been only living in like
Yeah, I mean he's
that one
17.
city.
He's 17, but yeah, I guess.
Funny enough, Stephen does as well.
Okay. So you say this, but however, just out of curiosity, how old is Lumen? Lumen's like what, like 20 or something?
He is early 20s.
Okay. Rita, Vedic, actually, I know this is a random question, but would Vedic celebrate Mending Day?
Well, he hung around the kids and always was like, yeah, mending day, just like to chill with the kids,
Okay, but
He wouldn't exactly believe in it, but
Okay.
he'd play along.
Okay. So as Nox, you say this, only Steven can hear the bell.
A Polar Express type shit.
I don't know, man.
Do you guys hear that shit? Fucking bell.
And while Nox serves the soup, he also sneaks in some for himself.
Yeah. Rita doesn't hear anything. Neither does Lumen nor Vedic. However, the only people that can actually hear that particular sound is Nox and Steven.
And all the children there, maybe?
Yeah. However, they don't overhear your guys' conversation, so they're not saying anything.
What are the children's reaction to hearing these bells?
They kind of look up and they're like looking around.
I look up with the kids as to just make them happy, or just like maybe they'll look
Yeah,
at me
yeah.
and be like, yeah.
Yeah, like I'm cool. I'm hip. I'm cool. I'm cool with
Yeah.
the kids, type shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rita's gonna walk over to one of the children, whichever one is nearest to her, and she's gonna ask, "What are you looking at?"
I hear something as a kid, like fucking says something, like says that, and he looks up, he looks around and he says, "It's the sound of a bell."
Rita's gonna look side to side and up and down as well, trying to figure out where the sound is coming from.
You
But
don't
obviously
know.
she can't hear it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't hear it, but I'm still going to try to like look around, figure out where the sound is coming from.
Yeah. All right. You don't hear the sound. However, the adults are just like, the adults are just like not even like paying attention. As this is going on, but some of the kids are actually looking up and it's as if they're trying to like listen to something. However, Nox, you hear this, and Steven, you hear this. After like a couple of minutes pass by, the sound gets louder and louder. For well, the sound is more
For the duo.
Yeah. For it's
Say for the duo.
It's very audible for the duo.
Guys, it's getting louder.
Vedic,
Would I remember this kind of stuff as a kid?
would Vedic have believed in Sainte Clyde as a kid?
Probably. We were all kids at one point.
Key thing, Rita would know about Santa Clyde as well because she
Yeah.
grew up in an orphanage.
Yeah.
My character wouldn't.
Yeah. So Rita, you just know of like who he is, but you don't really believe in him. Currently. However, Vedic, you do hear this, and Vedic, like you in the back of your head, you're like, this can't be fucking happening. You know, you're still skeptical of the situation. That's for Vedic.
I mean, like, it's a possibility. Pretty cool. Do I hear it or not?
I want you to make a wisdom check, please.
All right.
This I'm not gonna tell you if the greater one is going to influence your roll or the lower one is going to influence your roll. So, however, you still don't hear it. You completely do not hear anything. You just hear you hear the faint sounds of the wind, but that's all you can hear.
I'm gonna walk over to Vedic, and I'm just gonna look at him and say, how much longer do we have until they come? The shipment comes.
30 minutes. Vedic, that's what you would know.
30 minutes. Which port was it coming into? Our port or?
It was the port with the warehouses, like the
ones that they ran from.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There's a warehouse port. I'm gonna leave it to your call. Either you bring this, you make sure we bring the slaves there so we get off as quickly as we can, or we leave them here and make sure that they're safe.
I would say that we deal with the shipment first, as if so we will leave the slaves here with someone to oversee them, make sure that they're safe, but then a few of us should go and figure out what the shipment is all about and make our way to the ship, and once we have a hold of the ship, we should bring it back here and dock everyone.
All right, Rita, I'm gonna leave you to make sure that these guys are safe. All right.
As this conversation goes on, I'm gonna let you guys finish.
That was pretty much.
That's pretty much okay. Cool. So basically, as the conversation goes on, persists, Nox or you know, fucking the duo, you guys hear this bell and it's fucking loud, and it's so loud it's as if it's like point blank range. Like you hear this thing, it's more louder than you actually thought than it was before. And Nox and Steven, both of you make a wisdom check, because this has to deal with the instinct. Okay. All right, both Steven, Glar, Stilettos.
Steven.
Hell yeah.
Steven. What you need?
Make a wisdom check, please.
Okay.
Oh, this is even better. Okay, Steven, you immediately just start dashing. You just immediately start dashing your way to what everybody would assume minus Nox would be a random location. And then Nox, you immediately start like instinctively trying to follow because you guys hear a sound, and actually some of the children are currently like slowly trying to get up and run towards or not run, but like go towards where Steven was like pretty much dashing towards. However, some are being pulled by their parents. Some who don't have parents are actually currently walking towards wherever Steven ran towards, and Nox is following suit.
I'm gonna ask the kids, like, follow, and just like carry them on my shoulders.
Yeah, you know you're trying to fit in. Yeah, I got you. As
trying to be a good person.
Hell yeah.
Being a good person's fitting in. Gee, I guess.
Hell yeah. No, I'm fucking with you. You're carrying some children on your shoulders and stuff. As you guys are walking closer and closer, the bells are louder and louder. As you see as Steven, you immediately see your eyes cannot believe you. you see the man that you know you
Isn't it the other way?
what
You cannot believe your eyes.
your eyes cannot believe
Could
what you
not
s-
believe your eyes if 1,000,000 fireflies.
anyways, Steven,
Oh,
you see
oh God.
you see a man
Oh my god.
you see a man currently on a boat, and it's like what legend has says. It is stilted by a iron by a steel, a steel like blades that resemble of that of a sled, and you see the dolphins and reindeer currently like stationed, and he looks at you and he says, "Ho ho ho ho! Greetings!" Yeah, it's Sainte Clyde.
Got it.
Sainte.
Holy fuck! It's Santa Claus! He just runs towards him.
Kids! They're just yelling at Steven.
Immediately all the children like start running towards and Nox, now you're just picking up pace because you're like, holy shit, it's this guy.
Holy fuck! Santa Claus!
Kids!
Santa Claus!
It's
Excuse me, there are kids
Sante.
here!
as Vedic just blurts that out, and Santa Clyde looks at Steven and he says, "Ho ho ho! Greetings! I see you truly do believe in me."
He just nods like a fucking schoolgirl.
Uh-huh. And he looks over to Nox. He says, "Oh ho ho! I see you brought a friend as well.
Uh-huh.
And
He's just
more
gonna-
of your friends." Ho ho ho!
He's just gonna blankly stare at Santa? Saint. Oh,
No, it's Sante.
Santa.
Hey!
Okay.
Yeah, it's like
Yes,
Saint,
eh.
but it's like Saint, but like at the E at the end. And he looks at you guys. He says, "Ho ho ho! So, what are you guys doing here on this island? It's very desolate."
I don't know, Santy. What are you doing here?
As he says, "Well, I came because the children needed my assistance, or I
Ah.
came to the call." As this
Oh.
as this person like kind of looks at you and he sees the children, he says, "Greetings!" As the children sort of like look at this man, but they don't speak because they're in fucking awe, right? And Vedic, you also
So,
see this
did he
man.
Oh, I do, okay.
Yeah, you also see this man.
Oh. I guess it is true. You just, like, small laugh.
I see. Oh, it's one of my old friends. He looks at Vedic and he says, "Oh, greetings. It has been quite a while.
I guess it has.
I know what. I am currently well aware of everybody here, surprisingly, but
Surprisingly.
that I can't specifically tell you my magic. However, it is almost Mending Day, and Mending Day is almost upon us. Do you guys need a lift?"
Yes!
These guys, they need a lift.
Ho ho ho!
We still got things to do.
Well, my friend, it is okay, because I will be here waiting. You and you, Steven, and you, Nox. Yes, don't question how I understand who you guys are, because it is.
It's space magic, bitches. Don't understand. Doesn't fucking matter.
You.
Steve, there are kids.
I will wait
Out of
here.
character, Vedic.
I will wait here, and I will wait for you guys to complete your task, so I can give you guys a lift as well. Ho ho ho!
Okay.
As he says, "Don't worry. This boat sled can actually fit more than you think." As you see the sled, as people as you see the sled, it looks like a 4-person seater, but that's what it looks like from the just by looking at it.
It's like reverse Jesus. It's like reverse Jesus with the fish.
Pretty much. And he says, "Now, my friends, go take care of whatever it is you need to do. I will be here waiting. Tell the rest of," as he looks over the children, "tell your family to join me. I will carry you back to safety. And also, I need to know where to take these people, now don't I?" As he looks over to Vedek and he says, "Vedek, I know you since very little. You're very you were always the one to take charge. Now, where am I supposed to go with these families when I have nowhere to since you're the only person that understands them more than I do. Where am I supposed to take them?" As he like says, he's stroking, he's actually stroking his beard, and he's just like, just calmly just chillaxing.
Have any of these people talked about a home that they can go back to?
No, they have not.
Can I just ask Magnesium? Is Sainte gonna kill all the kids?
No.
Gonna steal them all away?
Santa,
No, he
Make them into glue?
what?
you know,
Yeah, what's up?
you know these kids, right? They have a home, place to go back to.
Sadly, they do not. It is why I have been trying to see where they are, so I could give them the gifts that they deserve. However, it has been a while since I seen some of you faces. As he looks and says, "I was really curious as to why you wouldn't accept the gifts that I have presented upon you. However, now I know the dark truth of what has happened."
Adulthood can really hurt some.
Rita's going to step up out of the crowd, and she's gonna speak up. There is a place that we are supposed to bring them to.
Ho ho! I see! This will be a very simple task, and on the way there, Knox and you, Stephen, and the rest of you children, I will give you guys what you guys wanted for a long time.
Uh-huh.
Question mark. Freedom? Question mark? Question mark?
My arms?
Hey,
Steven has just the brightest fucking face, because he thinks for a second he's getting his arms.
and he looks over to Stephen. He says, "Stephen, my boy, it seems do you truly believe?"
Yes.
I know that before you answered. That's crazy, isn't it?
I guess. He
No.
just kind of looks to the side.
And Stephen, is just looking away. And Sainte looks at him. Sainte Clyde looks at him, or Saint Clyde, and he looks at him. He says, "I see you're in lack of arms.
Uh-huh.
I will grant you your arms back."
You all just see Steven's face. It looks like the pillar of fucking happiness.
However, I will
His smile slightly quivers.
However, in exchange, you must not ditch the companions that you have made. They are your friends that will stick with you for as long as you can think of. They have been with you since you were armless. And therefore, these people are loyal to you. As Sainte looks over to Knox and says, "Knox, you! I will give what is that you wish for. However..."
You just all see Steven drooling from the sheer ecstasy of it all.
And he says, "However, Stephen, your new life with arms, you will need to get used to. So
Uh-huh.
it will be very, very difficult for you to adjust. However, ho ho ho, you deserve it, buddy. As he's just now looking over to everyone else. Now everyone
As-
else. Yeah, what's up?
As I realize what he's saying, I start weighing my pros and cons.
He looks over. He looks to Vedic. He says, "Vedic, go. Do what you need to. I will be here."
Hey, I ain't leaving without my crew, and they're with me all the way.
You can come with me as well.
All right,
I'm giving everyone here a lift.
all right. We still gotta. I tell the group, let's go. We gotta head to the port. Grab that last crew.
Last group?
Yeah, that last group, right?
No, you guys, you already did that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You
I'm
use you,
not smart.
Wait, the shipment already we already grabbed the shipment and everything?
yeah, like it's pretty much like it's over. You guys grabbed like the three massive fuck ton of groups of people that was like congregating.
What about
within
that one last ship?
The ship? The shipment is empty. That last ship is empty. Like it's for transport. You do realize that, right? They're bringing.
Oh, I thought you said there were people on there.
Oh no, there isn't.
Okay. All right, let's go.
My mind is blown.
And he says, "So, is there any more you need to do?"
Well, people's voice were expecting a ship to come back.
Oh,
Right.
it's fine. This old sleigh here, or boat sleigh, will do fine. It's still a boat or a ship. As Sainte Clyde looks around, he says, "Now, everybody line up in a single file line, please."
Does everyone line up in a single file line?
Yes, everybody does.
Steven
And
immediately does it. Doesn't
Steve.
even fucking matter.
Okay, yeah, Steven.
I will.
Okay, everybody gets in a single file line, and he says, "Now, Nox and Steven, come sit in front of the sleigh with me. I will tell you
Nox still has that same expression in the beginning.
Oh, okay.
What's his expression?
A blank stare.
Steven is, of course, it just looks like he's fucking... It looks like he just won the lottery 17 times in a row.
as Sainte Clyde kind of looks around, he says, "Come on, Steven. Or not Nox, not Steven. Come on, Nox. Do you care to join me? Or I could, I could have your other friend Vedic sit and take your place."
Nox just rushes over.
Okay, and everybody gets in the single file line. As this is gonna be a different experience for the split, right? Oh, what is Lumen doing in midst of all of this?
Just, I guess, standing, because he doesn't believe, so I guess he wouldn't even see him.
No, he does.
He does.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you see this dude like fucking just everybody is lining up in a single file line, like waiting to get on the sled that appears to be a 4-seater sled.
You know what happens if you're to the fire, right, Lumen? Sainte will kill you with his axe.
What?
It's what happens, man, if you're in the fire, the non-believer. God.
Shut up. Anyways, what do you do? What do you do, Lumen?
I guess he'll just get into the one file line.
Okay.
That's what he's doing.
Okay. So, so I'll explain the experiences for Rita and Steven. Or, it's not Rita and Steven, but Rita, Vedic, and Lumen. As you guys are walking in, Vedic, you walk in, however, as you sit on the sled, you see, you see the sled, right? However, for some reason, the sled, or the boat sled, is elongated, and this is from your perspective, and there's multiple different. It's as if the sled is not what it all seems. Pretty much as you get in, right? You sit, right? However, it is super fucking spacious. Like, it is insanely spacious, and it's somehow like able to fit like everybody on the sled, right? And and pretty much as you guys sit down, this is for Rita, Lumen, and Vedic. You guys are you realize that your body is you realize that you're currently in a more ethereal form, and you're still you're still sitting in a seat. However, the seat also becomes more like like more, I guess, translucent, like ethereal looking. And you guys are basically imagine like the little boat that he has, but then you guys are basically just sitting, as you see, like you guys are also hovering. No one else can see you but the people that are currently on the sled. And you guys are just currently hovering, with like little individual seats, like above the boat pretty much. And like it's all like in a row where people can like see. And a bird actually goes right through you, Vedic, and it phases right through.
I was just like shocked. It was like whatever. I just saw Sainte. I just saw Sainte.
Sainte.
I just saw Sainte. I guess this is believable.
How does Rita and Lumen react to the situation?
No comment.
No comment. What about you, Lumen?
I guess he's just kind of like still just kind of sitting there. He has at this point he's taken his rifle off his back and is just staring at it.
Yeah. As you guys are doing this, as some people are being loaded, you see a familiar figure coming out of the water, and he says, "You, where the fuck you think you're going, pal?" As he grabs his big ass sword. Same guy, Dernfila. He's about to try to slash at Sainte. However, the dude pulls out a fucking shotgun and shoots Dernfila square in the face. He says, "Boom! No one fucks with Sainte, Clyde. Ho ho ho."
I'd
Bitch.
also like to shoot him. Just insult to injury.
No, I mean, like, his head's fucking blown, like, and yeah.
I know, but still, insult to injury.
Like, I mean, it won't do anything because like the dude's like sunk in water. Like the dude came out of the water.
Oh.
Try to attack him.
I thought he got off the water and ran towards the sled.
No, the sled is currently like docked on like the.
So how do the kids react to this?
The kids are kind of like just shocked, but then they have a smile on their face, and Santa Clyde's like, "No one fucks with Santa Clyde. Ho ho ho."
Alright, so Santa
Just
just
so the
demented
we
these
become
kids
rush.
for years to come.
Wait, what?
So Santa just demented these kids for years to come.
No,
Steven's
they're
not
just
saying that in
watching with
character.
other happiness.
The kids look all happy. They look more relieved than anything else. And Sante
He's
is
just
like,
kicking his leg. You know how like some children kick their legs on a chair because they're bored or they're excited for
yeah.
That's exactly what Steven's doing.
Nice. As Steven does this, well, what do you? As this happens, Nox and Steven, as you guys are currently like sitting, and then there's a bunch of kids on the side as well. As you guys are sitting, you guys on the other hand are more your experience is different. You see your skit is not in an ethereal form, so you can actually so things can actually like go through you and stuff. But yeah, that's I mean, it's you're currently on a sled. The sled is like relatively big, and yeah, you guys are sitting there, and Sante is gonna be like, "Ho ho ho, no, let us go," as he just like whips the thing, and then the dolphins start swimming in a the way dolphins pretty much swim, and the reindeers are gonna start like running on the
They're
water.
gonna walk like reindeers do.
They're actually running on the water as the dolphins are swimming, and then as they're going faster and faster, you guys take off, and you guys are currently flying. You guys fly up, and then in the distance, you see that ship that was actually supposed to take the slaves away, and the guy is like, it looks around and sees the shit like being blown up and all in the massive chaos, and from like what you can see of the silhouette, the dude looks really fucking pissed. You know, the person that was supposed to take the slaves, and actually you see Nox, you briefly see the dude shooting himself in the head, pretty much.
Oh, just him, huh?
Yeah, yeah. The guy that was like that was basically the guy that was pretty much coming to take the shipment of slaves. The dude shoots himself in the head. But Nox, only you see this graphic imagery. and
I will. I'm only gonna tell that information to Steve.
Right now or later.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's he gonna say?
Hey Steve, someone just shot himself in the head down there.
Huh. Okay.
And Steven has a goofy ass fucking smile.
He doesn't really give a shit. Santa could fucking kill one of them. He wouldn't really care.
Yeah.
At this point.
As you know, you guys are flying away. As you guys are flying away.
Does he know where to drop these slaves off?
He asks Nox, "Ho ho, Nox, tell us the way."
Does he know the way?
I mean, Nox, you know where you know where fucking HQ is, so yes, you do.
Alright.
Yeah,
that's
tell
why I asked.
Tell
like,
tell
I
him
don't remember where
tell
HQ
tell him
is.
tell him where your HQ is. So are you gonna tell him, like, what are you gonna tell him?
It's over there.
Over where? Ho ho ho! Nox, you need to be specific, my child. More Christmas
there
music.
At the
Westworld, you mean?
fuck, which world is this?
Uh,
I'm
what-
looking at the map.
Westworld.
Alright, over at the West world.
This area. Give me a sec.
Yeah, I know it's in the bottom left.
Yeah. And he says, "Oh, I see. Well, we need to currently get out of the great intersection, so I will go through the East World since we are closer to the East World." As you guys are just flying by, what is Vedic? You're currently sitting next to Rita and Lumen. What do you guys do as you guys are sitting?
You actually like, I'm looking out over the sea and all the islands, and does anyone actually look, like, notice or something for me? Like, if you're looking at me, you notice actually a super slight smile.
Smile more, you bitch.
Like, who would notice?
Rita and Lumen would notice, but actually, well, yeah, specifically, more so, like, it more so Rita would definitely notice it since you're always fucking straight faced. But that's her decision.
She doesn't care.
Yeah, that's her decision to not care or care. Lumen, you see this dude that's always like straight faced, like smiling a bit, but it's up to your jurisdiction to react.
I'll also give off a slight bit of a smile. Just like... Yeah, just slight bit of a smile.
The time currently is now, as you guys are flying. You guys have been flying for a bit. It is now currently 10 o'clock. Or not 10, but like around 8ish. You know, it's almost nighttime. However, you see flying and stuff, and you see just people moving. As
Rita is currently knocked out, and
Yeah,
she's like
you're
leaning
slumped.
against Vedic's like shoulder.
I'll
I'll leave Vedic's reaction up to him, but yeah, Rita is just fucking knocked out against Vedic.
How adorable does she look sleeping on my shoulder?
She looks pretty adorable because you know.
I let it happen.
Yeah. It's like when that one stray cat that you've been trying to, like, you know, get at finally decides to like sit down and you get to like rub the belly. Like that's literally like the success that you feel. Like fucking pretty much this person never says anything, never talks to you, never like does anything, and then it's now just now chilling. You know, probably feels comfortable. As you guys are going, you know, Santa Clyde looks at Knox and Steven and he says, "Ho ho ho! Oh, Mending Day is almost upon us, Sid, in a couple of weeks. However,
Uh-huh.
luckily for you guys will get an early gift. Ho ho ho! Steven,
Yes?
I want to know, what is your current expectation
Of what?
of how you feel about getting your arms back? What do you expect once you have your arms? Or do you believe that your arms are going to be your arms, or do you want mechanical limbs?
I want real arms. I want my old arm.
I see. Ho ho ho. That's gonna take a lot of Clyde magic. Holy shit. Ho 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 ho.
Uh-huh. Steven just does not give a shit. He just keeps nodding.
And, you know, it says Santa Clyde is just, you know, faster, faster, you know. As you guys are moving, you know, it's the journey, you know, the journey has been quite long, but you guys are still traveling. And as you guys see in the distance below, specifically Knox and Stevens, and actually, well, everybody else, but that can choose to look down. As you see an island, uh, you know, an island in the distance where it's in the shape of a maramba, like the mountains. The mountains of the island are in the shape of a maramba. And I want someone to make a quick history check, please. Anyone would do. All at once. Y'all can choose to do it.
Make a what?
Make a history check for those who wants to do it.
Yeah.
Hey, my first bad roll.
So basically, basically the only people that would know about this area is Cranston and Rita. Cranston, you're kind of aware that this island is an island of doctors, or more so an island where it's known for doctors, and that's what you also know as well, Rita. And Rita, the way you would know about this area is due to like connections and stuff like that. And also for you, Cranston, it would be from your background. As you guys are going, you know, you guys are flying a bit high, and you see. Give me a sec. Fuck, I'm being called.
Need a small break, I guess.
What's a maramba?
Search it up.
I think it's an instrument. Unless I'm thinking of something else.
Mufasa maramba. Apparently, it's a TV show from India called Muramba. So this island has mountains shaped like a romantic comedy. Yeah.
So basically, the marambas are an instrument. You know, you ever seen a xylophone? They're like wooden xylophones that are fucking bigger, and they have extended tubes to, you know, pretty much make so that the vibrations and sound is like heard very audibly. And it's literally in the shape of an instrument. Look up maramba, Marimba, I think.
Isn't it marimba?
Marimba, whatever. Some people call it maramba, but yeah. You see below, specifically for Nox, you see, you know, with a quick glance, you see somebody looking up and pointing towards the sleigh, and just from the glance, you see you see someone that looks relatively your age, you know, with a with a dark with a green jacket, green leather jacket looking up at you.
Oh,
However, as you see this person looking at you, however, this person may not be able to see you. You just can, like look at them. I don't know. You can describe this scene.
do I see their face?
Yeah, but it doesn't. Yeah, but you can't tell anything from it.
Wait, so I'm just looking down at the island and I see a guy in a dark green
Yeah, dark green leather.
jacket
Yeah.
pointing towards us.
Yeah. And then you see somebody like next to him as well. And another person as well. However, this person seems to have mechanical limbs from distance.
Wait, what?
Alright, boys, it's happening. That's
As you see this person. Yeah, the sled is going away, and you kind of look back. You don't know who these people are. You don't know what their origins are, but you see them. However, the rest of you just see like people. You don't actually see the details that Nox is able to see. And you guys are just flying. And with that, I'm gonna take a short break.